In this video, we will be looking at culture shock and business etiquette differences between Japan and the United States in regards to management styles and business cards. This film was directed and written by Jennifer Smith for Management 4510 at the University of Memphis. It stars my amazing family, Mason, Grayson, and Kevin Smith. We will begin by looking at the differences in management styles in Japan and the United States and how they can contribute to culture shock to employees who either go to Japan from the United States to work or come from Japan to the United States. The American style of management tends to have an individualistic approach. Managers generally are the sole decision makers for their department, with little input given from their employees. Generally, employees are kept in the dark as to information concerning the company and what is going on. Managers also have a tendency to jump from company to company, with loyalty being low. In Japan, managers tend to take a much more hands-on approach. There is much more family-type atmosphere, with all employees helping to decide on policies. A manager's main goal is to create an environment in which the company can flourish. Japanese managers must be accessible at all times and share all knowledge with the group. A Japanese manager is extremely loyal to their firm and views themselves as a company representative at all times. A Japanese manager often stays with the same company for life. Now we will look at how a typical manager in America would discuss a new policy with his employees.
Alright guys, I've come together just to let y'all know that we have implemented a new day of work. We're going to start working on Saturdays, just to let y'all know. The company came up with that, and we're going to put that into play immediately, okay? Alright, thank you.
And now, that same situation in Japan.
Good morning guys. We came here just to talk real quick about how we can utilize our time just a little bit better. Want to get input from both of y'all on what you think maybe we could do. Had a quick idea just want to throw out there, maybe working Saturdays. Mason, what do you think about working on Saturdays?
We could work an hour more than what we usually do.
We could work an hour more than we usually do. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll try it out one time and then we'll work with it and see what we can do after that. Cool?
The differences could be pretty shocking if you were not aware of the differences in management styles between the two countries. America tends to be a one-man operation, while in Japan the entire group works together to solve issues. Now you may be asking yourself, why do business customs matter? And the answer to that is pretty simple. If you plan on doing any type of international business, it is important that you are aware of the local business customs in order to avoid unintentionally offending those you meet. One aspect we are going to focus on is business cards. In the United States, business cards are often given after a certain level of trust has been developed, since they contain personal information. They are often given as an afterthought during the meeting, and it's okay to write notes on business cards when they are given.
Alright guys, that concludes our meeting. If you need to get in contact with me, just put a couple out here, just give me a call. All my contact numbers and everything's on there. Appreciate your time. Alright, thank you.
Japan views business cards differently. The exchanging of business cards is a very common practice that extends beyond the business world. They are always exchanged at the very beginning of a meeting, and they are presented with both hands while bowing to the recipient. It is also important that you treat any business card that you receive in Japan with the utmost respect, and it is considered offensive to write on them or stick them in your wallet.
Nice to meet you, Mason-san.
Nice to meet you. Oh, I see you work at Western Express.
I do.
In summary, I hope you've enjoyed learning about the two topics that I have discussed here today. I also hope that if business ever takes you to Japan, that you will remember some of the differences between the United States and Japan. Thank you.